first off, we should probably pick up the heavy shield. Now, let's talk to him.
Well?
Who is that, Tobii? It seems I have finally met my match.
I wonder. Let's see. Yeah, you think he's better than me.
Your match? I think you meant to say you're superior.
Oh, the other way around.
Do not be so proud. My day has been hard.
Yeah, I believe
That doesn't
it.
change anything. Now I'll be asking you a couple of questions, and
Part
you're going to give
three.
me answers to them
We'll see how
nicely.
good we go.
Starting with who you are.
You may call me Ulrich. I will tell you nothing more until you give me some assurances.
Assurances? How about this? If you talk, I'll spare you.
Do you expect me to believe that? I know full well how these stories end. I have been at the other end of the sword more times than you can count.
I give you my word.
The word of a thief? Jesus. It is true what the preachers say. This world has gone quite mad. You had better kill me. I'm finished, anyway. Just as you are.
Why do you think I'm finished?
He who lives by the sword dies by the sword. Once you take a weapon in your hand, your days are numbered. It is the same for every one of us.
Not everyone.
Every last one. Knight, mercenary, or footpad. There are men who die peacefully in bed, their wives and children at their sides. But not you, or I. You will end your life in a ditch, with your belly ripped.
Unlike you, I'm not a criminal.
You believe that the forging of money is an honest trade?
I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not a forger, I'm the one investigating them.
What? What are you saying?
I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, Governor of Skalitz and Royal Hetman.
Then we have something in common. I also am here under orders from above.
From who?
Perhaps you might sheath that weapon, so that we may talk eye to eye. If we do indeed have a common cause.
I already did.
Stand up.
I already sheathed that a long time ago. This is a quest individual. It's not multiplayer, unfortunately. But, yeah, this is part of the...
It is
all the
true
groups.
our meeting has not begun well. But if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobyla, then we can assist each other.
What do you mean?
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
What man was that?
Meinhard, the merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything to you, but first, I need you to do something for me.
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything I've learned.
I'm no matchmaker.
Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you truly serve Sir Radzig, then you must know him.
I think I know who you mean. What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made. But I do not understand such technical matters. Master Pfeiffer, however...
We'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me, just like that.
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have. In the meantime, I will return to Sassau and see what I might learn there.
Ooh.
And what about that wagon? What happened there exactly?
I followed Menhard from Passau. I had reason to suspect a connection with Sassau.
What happened on that track?
I ambushed them. I took down 2, but that bastard Menhard cut the horses loose and rode away.
What next?
While I was chasing Menhard, those charcoal burners came and stole what they could. Before I could catch him, his horse threw him and he broke his neck.
So we won't get anything out of him.
Unfortunately not.
Why did you let them get here before attacking?
I wanted to discover where they hand over their coins, which I failed to do. Besides, Menhard had an armed escort, and they kept 2 busy roads and lodged at inns throughout their journey, until he came to this god-forsaken trek. I cannot guess why he came here, but it was the perfect opportunity to strike.
So they were transporting false groschen on that wagon?
Yes. On their way here, they brought real coin, groschen, forints, francs, and the like. But now, the sacks were full of counterfeits.
What do you mean about the connection with Sassau?
The matter was investigated in Passau, and the executioner extracted information from those who were arrested. They told him that the coins were made in a monastery.
What, in the monastery itself?
I cannot say. I know only what the Passau scribe wrote down in his reports of the interrogations.
Hey, Simba Kim. Welcome. I'm just going through this main quest line. We'll see how it goes.
What's your name, anyway?
I told you, I am Ulrich.
Just Ulrich?
Ulrich von
It is enough.
Liechtenstein. Von Liechtenstein.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have just one name.
It is true, I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there are many ways to acquire such things these days. As I am sure you know.
So you're not a knight?
I'm a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman. That is all you need to know.
I'd like to know more, but I have a feeling you won't tell me.
Your feeling is correct.
Tell me what you know about the false coins.
Do you know Passau?
It's a German city, right?
Correct. A city of great wealth, where there are many merchants. Passau is a city of trade. All the currencies in Christendom change hands there.
I see.
Ooh.
And that would include Prague groschen?
Some months ago, counterfeit groschen were discovered to be circulating there. They are made from copper plated with silver. The Passau alderman began to investigate and learned that a family of money changers was involved. They were bringing the forged coins in from Bohemia and sending back real ones. My liege lord is allied to the Passau alderman, so they requested that he deal with the matter.
And so he sent you?
Yes, he needed a man that he could trust absolutely.
What happened to Menhart?
He is dead, of course.
I know, but what did you do with his body?
I buried it.
Nice.
He was a bastard. But I am not one to leave Christian remains rotting in the woods.
I see. And where's his grave?
He ran from the wagon uphill along the path to the north. Along the way there is an old ruined cabin. I buried him behind it. And don't think I don't know why you ask.
Nope.
Robbing graves is shameful.
Not interested.
That's not it at all.
If you say so.
Who are you looking for? There it is. So I'll head off. Yeah.
Shouldn't you go with me to see Fafar?
No. I must remain in Sassau. I have some loose ends that must be tied.
Very well. I'll go and see Master Fafar.
Godspeed. I will wait in Sassau at the Wagoner's Inn.
He doesn't have a rein. How does he ride? That guy's like a magician. I'm just kidding. Alright. Let's see how wounded I am. Oops. I should have kept that on maybe. See, he could hide underneath there. Nobody would know. Alrighty. Do-do-do-do. Very good. Okay, I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to put this on. There. I'm happy with that. That's not bad neither. But I don't need to be conspicuous, so I'm good. Inconspicuous. Alright, let's see. Oh, right, we're not supposed to chase after him. We're supposed to do stuff now. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, that's a long way. You know, I should probably ride there. What's that? Whoa. Many things here. All right. I am going to fast travel. And we'll be back in a few moments. I'm kidding. I have to supervise this. Now, if you're tuning in, I am doing this quest line. It's okay. It's a story, right? I prefer running. I mean, but this is such a long trek. Attack on road. Well, let's just press escape, see what happens. Oh, there's another one. I will evade. What's this? A foe. Let's. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, yeah. I evaded. I think. Let's say fail. Don't know what that means. As you can see, I don't usually fast travel. But I have horsemanship at 20. So, yeah. Attack on road. Run away. Oh, there we go. Oh, it failed. Interesting, it's loading.
Ah! Hey!
Nice try. Dun dun dun.
Yeah!
Dun, 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 dun. When I look at the chat, my head turns. It's funny. Let's go to the forest. This is a forest. Ooh, that's a wild garden, perhaps. Oops, that was a little loud.
Yeah! Yeah!
We're going off-road. Oh, it's gonna be steep. Don't want to do that. Wow. Not doing that again. Oh, there's a little ghost. If I cross here, I can go here, but let's see if I can fast travel. Alright. Nice. Fast travel is handy. It's like a game piece on a board. There we go.
Good!
Notice the FPS drops around 30 here. Even at 1440. Just a little bit, I guess. Is this the right location? Oh no, that's not it. Looks like I might have to go up top. Oh, nope.
Hey! Hmm? What are you doing here? Are you after something?
Some people's kids. I have to go up top.
Hey, watch it.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Well, let's find
Did you
out.
find out what actually happened?
Folks say it was on account of our silver and how Sir Radzig sides with the king.
How does life in Ratai suit you?
Uh-oh.
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in, but then they just left us to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us.
Master Fayfire, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. Turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say?
Von Liechtenstein.
Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache.
Moustache.
But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins. Then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau countermark.
His master is allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the quaestor.
Bug.
The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. But this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Kaplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
Ooh.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
Silver's the right way.
What?
Amalgam.
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzik and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square.
I don't know. I think the silver is the right way to go. Forget the copper. Learned forgery. Ooh. Hey, that's a nice outfit. You know, we put a big Superman sign there. I'm just kidding. Hey, look. Let's go say hi.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Oh, one moment. I am just turning my attention to the chat. Simba Kim says, I remember you saying that you had your mic for vocals. Absolutely. In what brand? It's a Rode. This is a Rode. This is just for training, making people more confident. Anywhere I could listen? Oh, yeah, I have a link. Actually, there's probably a better one. When I have a moment, I will put it in the description and the video, okay? Simba Kim, I play guitar, drums, learned piano, and sing as well. That's awesome, man. See, that's one of the best ways to share and express how you feel, right? Hey, MacGyver, thank you for joining us. Gailmare Nund says, I played guitar when I was younger. Man, I used to play guitar when I was younger too. I just don't have the practice anymore. I suppose I'm just so busy with computers and games and stuff. Hey? No. But I do have samples, and I do like composition, things like that. Bullet Auto says, oh, there's a new sample, guitar sample from Heavelocity. I picked that up, so I'm looking forward to checking that out when I have a moment. Bullet Auto, hey, thanks for tuning in again. Simba Kim says, agreed. Gail Amir says, then I broke my shoulder. Oh, man. Yeah, injuries. Man, when your body goes, right, all you have is your mind. Is there something else I can do for you?
May I be of service, my lord?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Pfeiffer has been asking for someone reliable to assist him.
The chief engineer? Is it about Skalitz?
In a manner of speaking. Master Pfeiffer has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Skalitz mines.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except a man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Pfeiffer. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
Certainly. Where do I find him? Is he here in the castle?
Where? Now that's a good question. He went to Sassau to deal with something there. Most likely at the inn.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see him straight away.
Good luck, Hal.
Hal 9000. Simba says, that's when you get a MIDI controller and start producing. It's true. You don't have to give up your creativity, your will to express your feelings and sharing your expressions with music. Right? It's one of the best ways. Maybe you make some medieval music. I have enough for that. When you get a muse, right? When you get that time and that interest, you can do stuff. It's quite fun and enjoyable. Gallimere says, I used to practice 4 hours a day. We don't call that practice, we call that playing. Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, that's good. That's really good. If it's something you like to do, right, you can enjoy it and then you can consider it as play. Alright, that's where we're heading. Speak to Aldrich. That is odd. Alright, let's just check this out. King Silver. Talk to Chief. To the Chief. Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh. Find out where the counterfeiters get their quicksilver. That's what I want to speak to this gentleman. Well, maybe he gets it from the King's Silver. Yeah, it's in chat. It's mentioned. Simba mentions that map looks pretty big. It is big. It's 16 square kilometers big. I think that's pretty good, to be honest. Without a doubt, really. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just go and meet Aldrich and then talk to him. Maybe he knows the location of the silver. But at the same time, maybe it's related. So I should go and talk to this guy first. I mean, the quest is in the same location. Strong possibility. Since we're here. We'll verify. You know, if you guys do play guitar, and you don't mind, I don't know what your setup is like, but I can always have you play while I play the game. Even if you don't really do well, it doesn't really matter. You know, it's like joining me in multiplayer, but it's like carrying a bard around with you, you know? It's kind of fun. If you want to do that.
Good health to you,
Do it.
Henry.
It doesn't have to be this session. It could be any session. If you guys want. Music's always welcome. He's over there. Is he down below?
Humph.
Hoof?
Hey!
Hey. Hoof and hey.
Be a bit more careful.
Oh yeah, okay. Wait a minute. What am I doing wrong? I'm being silly. Yeah. The King's torture chambers. Alright, there we go. I have to go here. Sorry guys.
Welcome, Henry. What is it?
Galamir says, my main mission was to kill peons. Pios? Or peons? Let's see. Restricted area. He's up top.
I'm not surprised. Betty was always good with her hands.
Are you serious?
Hello. Okay, one more floor. That's weird. There he is. I think I was just talking to him.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Simba says, I'll prepare some acoustic travel music for 3.1 Space Truckin'. Oh, absolutely, guys. It's the best way. Galamir says, I killed a piece in his sleep. I hear ya. Now, guys, I have to be warning you that I try to keep my channel PG-13 or PG-14, so I might not be able to share some of your texts. Apparently, live chat is now being saved, just like in Twitch, which is kind of cool. You know, saved for prosperity. So I will say what you said and use more appropriate language. I know, I'm such a... what is it? Arconian? I don't know. I'm here to serve as
Master Fafar, Sir Radzig sent me to you.
Did he? He must think highly of you.
I do the best I can.
That's good, because this is damned important. Silver's our most valuable asset.
How can I help with these, evil forebodings of yours?
Sir Radzig may make light of it, but a large quantity of silver has been discovered hereabouts, and no one is guarding the Skullets mines, the most likely source.
You really think someone could be stealing the silver from the mines?
Why not?
I would have thought that would be quite a job, wouldn't it?
It certainly would. Which is why I'd like you to go and check out not only the mine gallery, but also the yard with the smelter and the waterworks. See what kind of state it's all in, and if anything looks suspicious.
There we go. I think this is it. Where is this yard? Okay.
Is that the yard next to the Skalitz mill?
That's the one. I don't know what state it's in now. There used to be a stock of charcoal and smelted silver there.
A silver store? Could there really be any left?
I doubt it. I'd be surprised if it was still standing at all.
You said mine gallery. Just one?
Boy, there's such a maze there that it would take a week to crawl through the place. There's only one gallery I'm interested in, at the foot of the hill by a small fish pond.
Why just that one?
Because I was expecting to find a scene there. All the indications pointed to it. So if anyone is stealing silver, it'll be right there.
Should I be expecting trouble then?
Yes.
Well, I definitely wouldn't treat the job like a visit to church on Sunday. You could find yourself facing a pack of hungry dogs trailing the army, or a band of brigands.
I see. Well, you and Sir Radzig can rely on me.
Leave my parents alone, says Gilamir. Must be a new song he's working on.
What about these waterworks? What's there?
A stamping mill and washing troughs. They're on the bend in the river below the castle. You can't miss them. There are big tanks and equipment all around.
That's all clear. I'll get going.
All right. Let us enjoy this trip. No.
Hey,
No.
watch it, lout.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
All right. He's happy I came. Oh, where are we heading? Let's just verify. Map. All the way there. Yeesh. All right. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is go here to Susso and then go to the other locations. I'm going to fast travel, guys. I am. Simba Kim. Yeah. But that would be interesting, having people play music while playing a game. I mean, not just listening to something you would actually have pre-recorded. That's not bad neither if it's like private. That way, people can hear it and you can put it on online. People might want to support you in your music. And I know there's people that they like engineering audio, and that in itself can be lucrative, right? This ride might take 15, 20 minutes. 15 minutes, I think. So it just depends how I go, right? Maybe 5 minutes. No, not 5 minutes. I don't think 5 minutes. We can try it. We'll race and see. Alright, let's get off the horses. Off the horses. Oh. Danger. Where is the bar? We wants the bar. Oh, no, we don't wants the bar. That's the bar we want. Alright. Eesh, that's so loud. And I have a hover horse.
God!
Hover horse, hover horse. You know, there's quite a few quests that they add on this. Oh, maybe that's the wrong one. That's not where I want to go. Okay. That is weird. Obviously, I'm doing something wrong. There we go. I turned too early. Bluesman says, I do like audio work a lot. Absolutely. I mean, well, that's quite interesting. The horse that's walking on its own. It's part of, that is definitely... Well, that must be that guy's horse. Cool. Look at his saddle. No, I'm not touching... Oh, inspect it.
Good day, Henry.
Yeah. I don't understand why it took me so long to catch up to him, if his is so slow. There's the slacker. Where are you heading, sir?
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part.
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Okay.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
That's where I'm going to start. Let's see. There's a mention. Migto says, "Hi guys, friendly tip here. When using, you have to know dot, right? Well, just use a permanent marker and put a dot in the same spot as the dot. A permanent marker, huh? You mean a temporary marker? There's no way that it would be a wise thing to use a permanent marker on a 55-inch Sony OLED TV. Migto, Templar to Daz." You know what? Actually, the pointer's useless. I find that even... There's a command to turn on the pointer. You just use the tilde and put the pointer. It actually is distracting because you have physics, you got distance. Is it an uphill shot, downhill shot? The point is useless, really, 100%. Simba Kim, hopefully. Okay, the template. When using a bow, the dot disappears. I have an easy method. Put a dot using permanent marker on your screen. Yes, but before you do that, make sure you press, and if you're playing the game right now, press Alt F4, and yeah, you'll unlock the hidden black screen. Anyway, that's funny. If you really want to do, see this dot is actually I'd rather get rid of it. I don't need it. If I have Tobii eye tracking, this dot is a distraction, and it also is a potential burn-in for my monitor, which is is OLED, right? Oh, so yeah, Simba. I think that's the joke. He wanted you to use a permanent marker, so you have now damaged your monitor permanently. Well, not really. You just scrape away whatever it is there, and you'll be fine. It's not so bad. Okay, so I met with this gentleman. Now, there's another one. Talk to the master painter. Oh, he's here at the... No, I wasn't even listening. La la la. Wow. That's not where he is. He's upstairs, probably. Yep. Oh, what? Wait. Oh,
Welcome, Henry.
Welcome. I just like when they're sitting down, they're talking to the wall.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles.
Migto,
leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Your suggestion was both not helpful, I'm just kidding, but was hilarious and funny. Who's holding back the goods? What do you need the quicksilver for? Paint mixing.
What do you need quicksilver for?
Change the color.
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
Why not? Show me what you have to offer.
Ooh, Tavern Life 2. Add. There we go. Haggle. It's gonna haggle.
Can we do something about the price?
Well, we can try it.
There you go.
Here, with a little something on top for a good measure.
Well, no, thank you very much.
I mean, he gave me info. He worked for... He was waiting there just for me. Where's my crazy horse? Okay, let's see what is updated on the map. No. Oh, there it is. Overseer. It's getting late.
Come on!
Let's hurry up. Oh, really?
Yeah!
I'm always pressing the wrong buttons. It's
Yeah!
getting annoying. My goodness.
Ah!
There we go. Now I get out. Yeah, I would say.
What is it?
Out of my way, good sir. Alright. Oh. There he is. Oh no, I shouldn't talk to him yet.
My respects to you.
No, no respects to me. Alright. Let's do this. What the? What did I do? That was weird.
I'm looking for some quicksilver. Would you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such trivial matters.
Fine, thank you.
Trivial, huh? Well, there we go. Either he's a bad liar, or his assistant is doing, where is he? He's downstairs. Oh, he's a bad apple. He's a bad apple. Are you his assistant?
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Well,
if you don't clear off quick, it'll be the worst for you.
That's the weirdest thing. I just don't see assistant. There it is. No. Huh. Okay. I guess the marker's not following the NPC. He's somewhere about. Huh. Hey, look who it is.
Good health to you, Henry.
Oh, can't talk to her anymore. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we can check the map again. Yeah. Continue the investigation. Alright. But, nowhere to be seen. He's nowhere to be found. Alright, I guess I just have to wait for him. It's evening. So I will wait patiently. Maybe read a book or two. Oh, that's the overseer. That's not the generals. Yeah. See, supposedly he's here. So I'll just sleep. I'll rest. I am the guest of the overseer. And show you what happens. He's probably off duty. Simba says, absolutely. He more than likely is. Doon, 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 doon. And ta-da. There he is. Tell me everything, or else.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Well, at least he's looking.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
George McFly.
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Huh. Well,
can't you? In the Sasau monastery? That seems unlikely. It looks more like you're lining your own pockets to me. I wonder what people would have to say about that.
It's not. I'm not. Ugh.
Poop.
Shit.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some knight it was, without a crest, armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape.
Wow, this guy's pretty
Always
good.
whistling he was. They
Even
told me
remembers
they
their
wanted
names.
all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
I understand.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery, that they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
Very well. Thank you.
All right, let's go. Let's go have some fun. We're going to go over here. Yes, right here. Oh, I can't fast travel. Beautiful morning. It's really cool. You can actually go all the way up to the top of that building in the game. Migto says, wish they make Bardish and Halberd perm in next update. Yeah, Halberd, it would be nice. I hate guards can wield, but we can wield them. We just have to pick them up. I've done it. I've ridden a horse with it. I've used it to battle. It's just there's no skills right now. I even in the previous patch there was an option to get trained, but I tried and didn't give me anything. Still haven't played this. Doing Fallout 4 VR at the moment, and this is next. Simba says. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
God!
It's worth it. Even if there's spoilers, it's still worth it.
Yeah!
Alright, I'm gonna try something crazy. Crazy! And it worked. Guess it wasn't so crazy.
Yeah! Yeah!
It's too deep here.
God!
I guess that was crazy, but... oh, hell. Yeah, this game has a good RP sense. My recommendation is work on the mace. I think that's the best. I mean, the sword's good. There's nothing wrong with that, but... alrighty then. I am here. I block you. You can't escape. Wait a minute. Obviously. Alright, let's see. What does this say? Favor. Where is he? On the other side of this door. That's a watchman. Here he is.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
Not yet.
Maybe it would be worth the time.
I'll go and see.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapota.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
Oh, Mount Gox says something that's cool. You can kill Sir Radzer's horse and steal its armor pieces in camp. After you talk with him, he is not there anymore. Kill the horse and get horse head armor. I already have the head armor. Well, that's a good tip. Well, do I have to kill the horse? Can't I just pickpocket the horse? His horse gives your horse more carry. Okay, so the armor gives my horse more carry. All right, so where do I go for this horse? Mount Cox, you kill the Sir Rex's horse and steal. Okay, let's see. Let's go and see where he is. So it's saved, so we can experiment now. Where is this? Oh, thank you. That's nice of her. What is his horse? That's my horse. Let's see. I don't see it. It's not here yet, right? So, where's Sir Radzwig's horse? It's obviously not here. I just finished talking to him and actually no horsey.
What is it? Hey!
Oh, it's the
watch
main
out.
quest?
Bloody
So in other words, it's not yet here, right? So the back of the monastery. Oh, here. Check out the grave. All right. I'll go there. Okay. What it tells me is that they're going to sneak in the... Again, I did it again. They're going to sneak in armor soon. I got the head horse armor from a nest on a cliff face. It was quite surprising. So much, and it's so easy to... But I've never thought about borrowing somebody else's. I don't know. Can I avoid killing the horse? Just, incapacitate the horse. Incapacitates the horse. Oh. Nincompoops. Alright, getting off. I'm gonna go look around. on the grave. No. Okay, I'm going in. Mine only carries 412. So yeah, you have 50 more. Pew. Pew. Alright. Alright, sure. We're up here. Rob? Why would I want to do that? I don't want to rob anything. Let's see what the journal says. Check out the engraving workshop. For what?
Christ, a thief! People, a thief!
No, no,
I
no.
see a thief!
I don't see a thief. I was quiet. Great. I'll just wait patiently. Doo-doo-doo. I'm doing an investigation. Sheesh. Nope. Nope. I know it's not Rob. Obviously. Oh, man. Well, it looks like he moved away. I guess this is the guy I'm supposed to talk to. Guess that's one way to do it.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
How's the work going, Master?
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Guess they never expected him to be outdoors.
What? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague, or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high, or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking.
Oh.
I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. As though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
Yes.
I have a message for him.
A message? Who would be interested in that wastrel? Other than his furious and deeply disappointed master, of course. About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you. Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bath-maid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
What the hell are you doing?
Well, I guess I got off scot-free because I didn't pick anything. Maybe. Alright, let us see. So we got a bathhouse that we can go to. And definitely check the bathhouse. The bathhouse first. It's on the other side of the moat of the river. My large cat's on me right now, giving me loves and nipping my... Oh, no, leave me alone, cat. It's a big cat. American short hair, black, with a tuxedo chest and paws. White. Long tail. White whiskers. Quite nice. It's 15 years old, I believe now. His name is Shuki. And he just sat on my controller. Crazy cat.
God, put that weapon away.
Too much love.
You better put that weapon away, or
What?
you'll be asking for trouble.
What did you do, dead cat? No, no. Sorry, guys. Cat rage. All right, bathhouse. There. I should get a camera just for the kitty and the dog. He's such an upstart kid. Ouch.
God be with you, Henry.
Cut his nails a little bit. Razors. Ouch. Stop. No. Florian. First, let us use the services.
I'd like to order something here.
So what are you interested in?
Oh my goodness. There.
Get myself fixed up a bit. Have a bath and get my clothes washed.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
You're nuts. All right. Let's talk.
I hear you're at odds with apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther.
Uh-oh.
Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
Uh-oh.
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
Oh.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
Turnip heads, sorry. I'm laughing because I was doing some research on IQ and
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They
Sorry.
don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain.
You're a
and if
turnip
they don't,
cat.
they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do?
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
Such a cute kitty. Squish. All right. What did the
bailiff make of it?
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves what she got. Poor girl.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive?
All right.
I'd like to know more about the kidnapping.
Okay. And dialogue. Let's go. Let's see what we can find. Ay, 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 ay. Esther. I guess I'm going to talk to the man. Let's go talk to this man. He probably needs some help. Damsel in distress. Night Suckers? Okay. If you turn off this PC...
Hey, Henry, come to see us!
Oh, cats. You know how they climb everywhere and they just... Anything that looks valuable, they take their big fat body and, you know, push it over, like my Rode mic. You are too cute to punish. Okay. Alright, let's go this way. And I'm with the torch. Just silliness. Goodbye, torch. If you do happen to have a cat, don't you just like it when they're like laying on your belly, like they're incubating some sort of egg, just looking comfortable and going burr 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 burr. Yeah, good times. Okay. Alright, is he in here? Yes. Go away. Oh yeah, he looks like he's really depressed. Writing poetry. Well, he's expressing
God save
himself.
you.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then. All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapporteur mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dies for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
It's got something to do with that girl, hasn't it?
How do you know?
That doesn't matter.
No, I suppose not. I didn't want to get involved, I swear. Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
Who is Esther?
My girl, of course. That scum took her right out of the bathhouse.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
Look, Florian, I'm sorry for what you're going through, honestly. But I'm not the only one who's after these people. As soon as they get wind of something, they'll be out of here and Esther will be gone with them.
If Rapiter finds I've told you anything, they'll kill her.
Not if I catch Rapiter first. He's here in town, isn't he?
Yes, he is. They found me in the tavern one evening, caught me when I went to the shit pile. And they started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapiter. And a night they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Where will I find Rapiter?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
How did you hand over the punch die to them?
Rapiter waited for me behind the church. I didn't want to give it to them without seeing Esther first.
And did they let you?
Yes, although I don't really know why. They took me to a derelict farm in the Skalitz Hills. My poor Esther, they'd scared her half to death.
So at least you know she's alive.
Who knows? It was a while ago. And they never let her go, even after I did what they wanted. They said they'd be needing more.
More punch dies?
They wear out over time. And they have to be replaced regularly.
Alright, guys. What I'm going to do is move my cat away, because he's just running around like a maniac. Here, here's your little bench. Okay.
I suppose I'd better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Go. I hope you get revenge.
It doesn't save? That's silly. Right, let's shave. Here we go. Alright. Where is she? Where is she? Ah! Okay. Where is she? Okay. There's no marker. The bench. I think that's him. It has to be. There he is. That guy with the weird hat. It's that woman there. It's your fault.
Greetings, Henry.
No. It is this guy. Ooh, who's this? Townswoman. It's the innkeeper.
Beer.
So... Where is he, Florian?
That kidnapped girl you talked about.
Esther. Yes. Will you help me then, please?
Very well. I'll bring back your Esther.
Really?
I said I would, didn't I?
Where are they keeping her?
in the Skalitz Hills. There are some abandoned cottages around the mines. That's where I saw her last. They took me there when I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my saviour.
Don't get your hopes up. Anything could happen.
Yeah. Game is saved now. And who's this guy? This is the bad guy.
Are you Rapporteur by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
He doesn't look
No,
too
but I'm
happy.
hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
Poor guy. It's not like... It doesn't look like he's living a lap of luxury. You know.
I know you buy quicksilver for those counterfeiters.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
Well, that was quick.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skalitz mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
I knew it.
On the eastern side of Skalitz Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your lord?
Sir Jezek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
What? Did she die?
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Jezek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Jezek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
So who's Sir Jezek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Jezek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Jezek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Jezek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronov back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
Ah, you're not worth tainting my sword with your blood. Now get lost before I change my mind.
Now, I wonder if his girlfriend is alive or not. Interesting.
Yeah! Yeah!
There he is. I can't talk to him. That's just silliness. I hate that. Oh, man. Talk about a drain. Alright, what is this? Oh, right on. Well, that's kind of cool. I thought it failed it. Maybe it's a bug. Well, let's find out. Let's see to what extent this bug has reached.
Where is everybody?
You asked for it.
Ambush! Good people, an ambush!
Well, it's an ambush, huh? Well, what should I do? Alright, let's go. He's obviously being toasted.
Come here, Lily Liver! What's
He's down.
What's
already.
that?
And
Who's
down.
there?
Are you a good guy?
What have we got here?
Well, one man's life versus how many dead?
What's going on there?
Simple. Dead man. Aww. Great. Okay, I think this is crazy. OP much? Anything? Definitely a club. From now on,
What the
clubs.
hell are you doing?
First off, dear sir, you shouldn't be wandering around in such nice outfits. Like, really.
What is it?
It's a shame.
Who's the... He's stealing! Watch out! A thief! I see a thief! Guard!
What a weirdo.
Thief!
Yeah, whatever.
Guard!
So, swords are definitely not the way to go.
Yeah!
People get one-shotted. It'll definitely be the club. The mace is the best. My recommendation is the mace. You'll one-shot them with the bow. You'll one-shot them with the sword.
Yeah!
Which is pretty much not cool. Right, move to horse. This is interesting. I've seen that one before. Dagger. Mercenary needle. Villagers. You. Alright, armor. Not necessary. That's mine. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Nope. 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 I'll put that one on. Nope. 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 You can't carry anymore. That's a disappointment. Okay. There we go. Wow. All right. Enough. What? That was weird. Yes, MacGyver, damsel in distress.
God!
Alright, so I'm pretty far away. Alright.
Ah! God! God! God!
More damsels in distress? What's going on here, guys? There's a Cummins versus...
we got here? Entertainment?
Yes, entertainment. Are you not entertained? Let's just watch. See who takes out who. Ouch. Oh, hey, hey, hey. No, no, no. You don't wanna mess with me, man. Nice. Good work. Now I'll have to use two hands.
Massage!
Nice. Great. Well, I guess the Cummins are done.
Hey, who's there?
Don't mind me.
What's going on there?
I just got blood all over my shirt.
Hey, who's there?
What? Are you a bandit? Ooh, wow, you guys are really busy.
God damn!
Yeah, yes.
Is that all you've got?
Come on. Here. Let's have some fun. Where's the blunting weapon? Wounding arrow.
You'll get one
Oh, there you
more.
are.
Where could he have vanished to? He must be here somewhere.
Ouch. No, who did that? When?
Come here, Lily Liver.
Toast. Ice died. That's okay. It's bound to happen. Well, let's continue. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to save the damsel in distress. So, we're going to go directly there. So based on what we know, this is where we're heading. So that's good. I'll fast travel there. Make up, you know, for the lost time. Here goes. Okay. King Silver, Damsel in Distress, and Alright. Okay. The damsel in distress.
Yeah!
Oops, nope, can't jump over that. Good try though, horse.
Yeah!
Well, I found a camp.
Yeah!
Very close. I'm gonna have to do that.
God!
Don't know if I'm gonna save her though. Knowing me, it's probably not possible. Oh, found another can. Hey guys, how's it going?
What have we got here?
Well, you know.
Rolling out from
Whoa,
under
whoa, whoa,
some
whoa.
rock. To arms! Get over here!
Oh, I'm trespassing, am I?
Hey! All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm! Over here! Where is everyone? Come here, Lily Liver!
How did I get in here?
Alarm! Let's do it!
Oh, come on. Really?
What do you want here?
Hey, how's it going? Let's see. Wounding arrows. Equipped. Ooh, he hit me.
I'm gonna enjoy this!
Let's see.
Hey!
And I don't know how I got
You're
in here.
dead!
Oh. Your hubby sent me.
You call that combat?
Oh, come on.
You call that combat?
Ah! Nice shot. And you're done.
I'll find you, you cur.
That was
You can't
interesting.
hide from me.
I'm not trying to hide.
Come here,
guys.
Lily Liver.
Oh, man. Poor guy. Doesn't even see this coming. Let's see. Well. I shot my own horse. Oh, man. How do I get out of here? Oh. I'm trespassing in a house.
To arms! Get over here!
There. There we go. Ooh, nice. Let's
What's
do
the
this
matter? Come on! Ah!
You still want to play? There, are you done? Good. You could tell the story about how you almost died. Oh, you got an arrow to the knee. There you
Please. Mercy.
go.
Tell me what you know, and we'll see.
Of course, of course. What do you want to know?
Where's your workshop?
In the mines.
The mines are bloody enormous. I need a bit more than that.
It's in an abandoned shaft. Outside there's a camp, but I was only there once at night. When they wanted us at the workshop, we went the back way.
The back way?
Aye. Not too far from here, there's a ventilation shaft. We marked the tunnels with chalk.
That will take me all the way to the workshop.
It will. Just be sure to keep the markings on your right.
Got it. Who hired you?
A knight. His name's Jezek of Runov.
What do you know about counterfeiting money?
Hardly anything. I know they do it in the workshop, and they make a bloody good job of it. I always double-check any coin I get from them.
And you don't know anything else?
No. We were hired near Kutenberg by that fellow Jezek. We were supposed to kidnap the girl and keep her here, that's all.
This Jezek, what can you tell me about him? Is he a nobleman?
So he claims. Sir Jezek of Runov, he calls himself. I think he's from Moravia originally. The lad said he's a terror in those parts.
Yeah, I never would have guessed.
Margrave Jobst had Runov Castle razed, though. It ain't nothing but a ruin now.
And what shall I do with you now?
You'll let me go, won't you? Of course you will. You gave me your word.
You begged for mercy. That can mean a lot of things.
Ha! I might have known. And what do you plan on doing with me?
I'm going to let you go. You gave me what I wanted.
Thank you.
Don't forget your shield. You should probably look after your friend, and I guess not. Oh, man. Wounding arrows are not bad, but you are trespassing. Yeah, to say the least. Now, there's supposedly a woman here somewhere. Got the key. Alright. Here, let's grab his body. Oh, man. I heard a woman's voice from this house area. It probably snuck in. There you are.
I'll do anything. Just please take me away from here.
I mean, it's not too bad. As long as you're okay.
They won't hurt you now.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
I would have tried to rescue immediately.
It's not Florian's fault. He was terrified they'd do something to you. They had him over a barrel.
You're right. Poor Florian must have been more scared than me.
I'd say so.
You're not out of
We
the
should
woods
probably
yet.
set off.
I'll go with you. I'd hate to lose you on the way.
Aw, I thought we were going to have a companion. This is how they do it right now. I'm sure eventually, once the game develops, and probably some releases. I wonder if there will be any unwanted highwaymen. It'd be interesting if that's true. Now the thing is will I be able to speak to him? Here we are. Let's see what happens. Is it going to be like a heartfelt reunion? Or is it just going to be like, done, mission accomplished? Looks like it's done, mission accomplished. Why am I in the middle of nowhere here? I'm by a chicken coop. That was silly.
Greetings, Henry.
How are you, Henry?
Not bad. Let's talk trade. I will sell this mushroom to you. And that's it. Wait a minute, there's a horse out here with no rider. I don't see no armor. Inspect it. Alright, well, we saved the damsel. Damsel in distress. Let's talk to his Florian. And then head off. What's this? Oh, that's the forest workshop. Okay. Whistling. Loud and clear.
Yeah!
Let's go. I honestly think I need to visit the bathhouse. The bathhouse. Where's the bathhouse? There they are.
Yeah!
First. Hello. Oh, no. Nothing to sell. Yeah. Okay.
I'd like to know more about the kidnapping.
Wow.
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wounds. Then a hot bath and laundering my clothes.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
You know, when you reflect that those other men didn't fare too well, it's amazing how it must have been really bad back then. Just reminds me of that game, 1 Hour, 1 Life. Oh, okay. Obviously, somebody's reported some sort of crime. See that pouch up top? I don't know what that's about. Whatever. Yeah. It's all good. It'll even out. I'll come out in the wash. Oops. And here we are. Oops. Careful. God! There he is. That's where I'm supposed to be.
Welcome, Henry.
He seems happy.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
I found that Esther of yours.
I know. Back already. How can I ever thank you?
You're welcome. I'm just glad Esther is all right. Look here, Florian. I want to talk to you some more about the counterfeiting.
Bring Esther back to me, and I'll tell you everything.
Wait a minute.
I'll bring you
I already
Esther,
did.
but there's no time to waste. I need you to tell me right now.
I thought we had an agreement.
We'll leave it be for now.
Okay, obviously the dialogue wasn't supposed to be there. And he doesn't want to talk, so it's all good. So I have some stuff to sell before it gets really crazy. So that's what I'm going to focus on real quick.
Oh, what's where you going?
I watch with
God
my...
grant you health. How may I help you?
How may you help me?
I'm here looking for a fellow called Elijah from Merhoyed.
I know him, but you're most likely to find him in some tap room on the square. He only comes here now and then.
Thanks.
Alright, same thing. Alright, let's head over the trader maybe.
God be with you, Henry.
Well, there's a blacksmith. And there's the trader. Let's talk to the blacksmith.
What's going on there? Who's there?
Oh, artisan? Oh, pickpocket. Hovered horse. There he is.
God save you. What can I do for you?
Yeah, Simba says, when they say extremely satisfied, it implies something a lot more. Tell me about it, blacksmith. It's also... Copper. Do you work with copper? Stock trade.
Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the Monastery Craftsman's Yard has bought out all the copper.
Okay. Let's talk trade. I have the weapons. Don't want... Oh, wait. Let's go back. Okay. Before I do anything, let's move some stuff. Move to inventory. Move to inventory. Pages sort, huh? I'll keep that. Interesting stuff, you know. More reading to do. Alright. Let's take that. Cobblers. Take that. That. And we're good. Oh, take that one. Okay. And then I go here. And see what we can fix. Oh, 2 damage to repair with that kit. I see. That's what it means. So let's do this. The item is 2 damage to repair with that kit. What do you mean? What is better than this? I suppose you have to manually do it, I suppose. Alright. Let's go horse. Oops. Inventory. Tailors. Okay. Alright, that's it. And let's see what else we can bring from the horse. I just don't understand why he's so heavy. Maybe it's because of all these kits. Ay, ay, ay. Strangest thing. Alright. And talk to this guy. Let's talk trade. That one's okay. Thumper. Armor. Don't need. That's kind of cool. I'm probably going to keep that one. It's better charisma, but sell that. Don't need this. Don't need that. Don't need that. Interesting. Don't need that. Don't need that. That one's okay. Don't need that. Working boots. Okay. I have some fashion. Some fashion. And okay. Other. Now we're talking. Don't need that. Oh. Okay. Let's haggle.
Can we do something about the price?
Well,
yes,
you can
maybe
try it.
Maybe Saturday for sure, regular, right? But maybe a little earlier too. So we'll find out. Maybe
Since it's
Friday.
you.
Yeah, that's too much.
Since it's you. It's funny how he says that.
Well, that's a decent price.
Alright. Well, good. In case you're wondering, that's probably just to pay off the local authorities. And let's see. I have to secure his hut. Not like I really need it, but sure.
Yeah!
Who is this guy? Townsend. He must be up top. He's probably in my room. Are you in my room? Okay. Okay, he's probably in his room. Who is this man?
All right. Good. Yeah.
Is he out back? I'll go back inside on the bottom floor. Oh, there he is, sitting in the corner.
I might know where the materials from the monastery get passed on to the forges.
Where?
Up the hill by Sasa Woods.
Shall we go right now?
No, I need to find out more. I don't even know if anyone will be there now, but you could keep an eye out there. In case anyone appears, I mean.
Agreed.
I finally found out where the forger's workshop is. Master Feifar was right. The forgers are sticking close to the supply source. Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. I found there's another way in, through some other galleries. They'll never expect anyone to come from behind. Still, even if I can take them by surprise, I'd appreciate it if you came along to help.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
Alright, next part. Hope I didn't startle you. Uh-oh, we're just warping there, I guess. I wasn't ready. I don't even have armor. What are you doing to me? Well, this is going to be a quick fail. Alright. Should I shave? Yes. I have one more, or I might have two more schnapps. Schnapps. Alright, let's go. Wait a minute. It's kind of dark in here. What's my foods? That's Bard potion. Lullaby potion. Well, you know what? I'm just going to have one of those. Okay. Because it's so dark, I would put on torch. You ready? Let's go. Am I supposed to leave? Why aren't I taking point? Simba says, I can't wait for the next lighting gig. For you, that is. Lightning. Oh, yeah. Are you talking about lightning in this game? Uh-oh. Why is this all... Oh, okay. It almost looks like there was tar everywhere here. Or some sort of fire. A fire broke out here. That's what this is. That's what it looks like. It's even burned, so maybe it was deliberate? Preserving? I don't know what they would do that for. Okay, is this laced in some sort of oil, or was it a fire? Can't miss the arrows, right? Yeah, he's still with me. Okay. Oops. Kids, don't play in mines. Oh yeah, Simba. Now I remember. Yes, you're the lighting. Absolutely, what you did with lighting is really good. I thought you were talking about lightning. Not reading right. Absolutely, we're gonna do more of that, and I might need more than just one or two guys. Unfortunately, as you know, they're still working on the lighting. And don't you dare drop. You don't know how far it goes. Oh, this one's already easy. Well, that's quite interesting. Is he coming? Am I alone? Is he gonna just teleport? Wow, this is some major smugglers. This is the way. I'm bringing a torch, but you know, I probably should have brought a canary. Hey, Dangerous Dan. Thanks for coming and joining me in my quest. Oh, there's no fire here. See? That's what I'm talking about. It's the strangest thing. I mean, here we are, underground. Oh. Don't notice me. Don't notice me. Okay, that's odd. There's no ladders, no elevators, nothing. Whoa. Interesting. I took a left. And I lost... Oh, there he is. Holy moly, look at him running.
What's going on there? What's that?
That was weird. Did you see how he was running? I mean, if we have this guy. Oh. There's somebody there. There's somebody there. Oh no. We're good. Huh. Well, we found the silver. That is not what I expected. All right. That's what we call cave-in, I guess?
Damn!
All right, let's just run. I obviously went the wrong way. No. If this was VR, I'd probably be nauseous right now. And we're almost at the end. Here we are. Oh. Huh. Dead end.
Be a bit more...
Be a little bit more careful.
Jesus!
All right. Never trust a flame in the middle of nowhere. Did the horse use the ladder or what, Bluesman? Yeah, that horse is pretty amazing. Now, imagine having something like that in Star Citizen. You blow, you know, you just whistle, and then bam, there's your ship. Okay, I'm back outside. Hello. Now, where are we? At Squishy. All right, we're out here. So we started here, and then we went all there. All right. Let's go back in. Before we do, oh yeah.
Hey!
Hey! Maybe he came this way rather than the ladders. Okay, I'm gonna turn left up ahead. Turning left. Now. This is it. Yeah, the arrow is right there. Pointing the way. There we go. The issue with caves like this is air breathability, right? I know the arrow says to go that way, but I want to go this way. Oh, no. Water. Aziz light. Oh, we're going down. Before we go down. Oh, wait a minute. I could have gone down. That is weird. Let's go down. I hear someone. Another ladder. Owen. What could possibly be down here, eh? This is pretty scary if you're claustrophobic or afraid to be underground. Now all you need is a xenomorph to come out and just grab you. Rawr. Huh.
Put that 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4.
Ah. Interesting. Yeah, imagine a horsey getting in back of the freelancer. That'd be pretty awesome, Blues, man. That would be. Interesting. Alright, so this is dead end. It's pretty much probably dead ends in the other locations.
What the hell are you doing?
Well, I'm wandering around, you know. That's what I do best. Let's just try. Probably dead end, too. Yep. Says hurry it up, we don't got time to waste. Well then.
55, 6, 7,
Still counting.
No, here. Where I'm showing you.
So there they are. Alright. I'm gonna go this way. This way and here you guys are. This is it. Alright, everyone.
We have to make at least another 3 score and another, but 3 would be better.
Hand me the gun. Put that sack there.
Well, we found it. Look at the diligence that they are doing. They're mining cryptocurrency. We got a exorbitant power bill. We were wondering if you guys were...
Jesus Christ, who are you and what are you doing here? I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
And who's he?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut.
Ouch. Okay, this guy's pretty upset.
Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
You can't do that!
I have no choice, as you are aware.
Yeah, we realize that. I guess we have to fight.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzig Kabila.
You're a traitor.
You're a traitor?
The world is not so black and white, boy. We were on the same side for a while, but no longer. That is how it goes.
You don't have to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Fayfire recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there is nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Into Sir Radzig's service. He needs people like you.
I serve Kabila. Out of the question. If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But you are right, I do not have to return to the Rosenbergs. In fact, I cannot.
Why not?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve. If the Rosenbergs hear that I have been found out, they will see to it I vanish. They cannot afford to be associated with me.
Where will you go then?
Where the road takes me, as I have many times before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. German. Wiedersehen. Well, isn't he leaving? Why is everybody else leaving? Okay. Why? What? Those guys are just running. Go chase after him. They took all the gold. They took all the goodies. We're gonna get rich here. This is a cozy looking stove. Let's talk to this guy.
Please, please. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement.
Yes.
You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go.
Oh, I should have explored. Or not.
Let's go.
Master Fayfar is very keen to meet you.
Very keen.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Fayfar. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rattay. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Rattay then.
Okay. Find out the sales who works with copper, help Florian save the kidnapped. I did! That is the weirdest thing. Okay. That sucks. It's a bug. It's a bug. Oh, Sasso doesn't like me. Sasso says. Simon says Sasso. Alright, is there anything in Sasso that I need to do? No. Man, these places are constantly giving me hard times. Let's go talk to a guard before I leave. Excuse me, sir. Alms for the poor. No, no. Talk to me.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Oh, look at this.
Damn!
Damn.
Welcome, Henry.
Wow.
Father, Vincent of Merhoyed sent me to you.
What's the matter, my son?
Aliens. Yeah, just leave. He's fine. I'm sure I got that right. I should have probably verified. Oh, I hope I don't. Oh, Bill dead. No. How do I clear my wanted level? Can't talk. Oh, the bailiff.
Hey, you!
Oh, there you
Don't
go.
move a muscle.
Yes, no. That's
Surrender!
Okay. Right?
You're under
No,
Kurva!
I'm trying to.
Gotcha! Now I'll fix you good and proper.
Yeah, you'll get a
soon
promotion
learn what
from
justice
this.
means.
Yeah.
Whoop.
I'm a nice
You
guy.
dare to ask? Even if I ignore your other crimes, your brawling is reason enough for me to clap you in irons.
What brawling?
Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Did you just ask to be bribed? I don't have enough money. I have a secret task. Watch it. Don't fool with me, boss. Eh.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone.
Oh, come on.
The Lord of Rattay sent me on...
But that won't help you.
Sure.
All right. Here you are.
All right. Just make sure it doesn't happen again. And since I trust you as much as I trust, well, a thief, I'll just search you to be on the safe side. Better hand over the loot now.
Loot?
Help! God! Stop that fight before they kill each other!
What fight? You mean this guy that's impersonating a guard? Great. That's probably because I have my torch out. Got excited. There's a torch. Get rid of it.
How are you, Henry?
Well, that's odd. He's a guard. Can't talk to him. These people don't talk at all. Alright, anyway. The loots. The loots. It's funny. Go on and on about loots. I actually like that. And I also Didn't mind this. Look. Very good. Even that looks okay. Definitely not. I'll use that. It's better than this. Alright, let's go. Alright, so that's cleared up. Oh, both locations cleared up. Nice. Is that him? Let's talk to him. Watch this. Pickpocket is the only thing I can do. Florian, hey, how's it going?
Hey!
You don't want to talk to me? What's
What
going on?
is it?
I'm trying to talk to you, sir. Bonk.
Jesus! Look where you're going.
Alright, enough of that. It's a disappointment, you know. But that's how it is. So we're going to go here. And I'm going to do a fast travel. No, fast travel. And then after we finish this, we are done this portion of the main quest. I think. And then that's good for the session. And for those that are watching now, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. You spent a little time with me as I played this game, not alone. Though if this was multiplayer, it would be probably a little bit more enjoyable. Slow-paced, as you know. There's a lot of fast-paced games. Great players, like Fortnite, I'm sure. It's just... yeah. All right. Boozman says in chat that they're planning on to make planets with life in Star Citizen, which will be quite interesting. Oh, this is interesting. I like that guy's leather. Wow, I didn't see that anywhere yet. Huh. Anyway, 45 frames a second right now. Just tells you. There. A little faster when there's less items to render. Because of the render distance, right? Up. Oh. What am I doing? Oh yeah. I'm doing the right thing. Usually they're at the top, but wait a minute.
Damn!
Guard. He's in his tower? Is that where he is? Oh. There you go. Now I'm talking to him.
There's the man.
What are you
Good
doing?
work, Henry.
Fuck off before
Thank
I
you, sir.
lose my temper.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
What the hell was
Indeed.
that?
Normally I'd send for Captain Bernard to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir. Sir, I've been to Ujitz, and the parish priest there is very odd indeed. He's very handy with a sword. Do you know anything about him, sir?
Godwin? Aye, an intriguing fellow. He's the youngest son of one of the lords of Kuttenberg. He was sent to the university to become a priest, as is customary with the youngest son. But he didn't much care for it. So when he finished studying, instead of taking up his parish, he went roaming. I imagine he had a pretty adventurous life. And then one day he came back and settled down. Hanush would know more about him.
Right. Alright, let's go down before we get into trouble.
Who's there?
No one. Alright. So now I have to go here. The prison. Yay. Sun's setting. Quite nice.
Damn!
You're so slow, dear sir.
Are you blind? For Christ's sake, there's people walking here.
Good!
Yeah. So let's see what we can wear to increase our skills in persuasion. There we go. Anything else we can wear? Charisma? No. Alright, we're good enough. Alright. Let's go down. Down we go. Where is the prisoner cart? How do I get in there? Oh. Probably need to speak to someone first. Question. But how do I do that? Prisoner down below. Am I missing something? Do I need to speak to someone? Open the door. Oh look, there's a cave mushroom. Yum yum yum. Maybe it's at a certain time of day. Oh, that one's interesting. Lockpick, very hard. Why would I want to do that? Knock knock. It's a bug. It's a bugged quest.
Good day, Henry.
Oh. Well, it's sad to say, but I can't question him because maybe I'm supposed to teleport there? Oh wait. Get the key. There we go. Key first. Sheesh. Some people's children. Me. It's nighttime. Everybody's quiet. Better question this man before the evening ends. He might not be alive. Slalom. Playing Flogger. Hello, gentlemen. Hey, sleepyhead.
My humble greetings. How may I serve you?
MacGyver says, when you summon your horse, it appears like he's dropping out of light speed.
I need the key to Yezhek's cell.
So Sir Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
If I were you, I wouldn't question Sir Radzig's orders. Give me the key.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
What type of attitude is that? Okay, I've got the key. And here we are. Everyone's camping out. It's the evening, you know, when you go to campsite, everybody's just relaxing and maxing and having fun. That's what it sounds like. Hey guys. I'm gonna go interrogate a prisoner before his life is snuffed out by ninjas. Just kidding. Ninjas? Don't think that's proper.
God save Henry.
Good evening. Let him out. Hey, sleepyhead. How's it going? I should close the door. What is it? You wanted to chat with me?
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
Well, it's true to say I have a lot of questions.
Well, there you are, then. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
Do you really want to question the authority of the Margrave?
I've always been loyal to the crown, but what can I do when the Margrave stole my fief?
That's not why we're here. I don't care about your conflict with the Margrave. It's your crimes against the king I'm worried about. The king you say you've always been so loyal to.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago. And they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
I'll have to think about it. I don't want to annoy Sir Radzig.
Probably shouldn't leave that open. Pretend I locked it. Locked.
Welcome, Henry.
Wait, there's somebody else here. Can I? No. How about this one? Can I open the door? Come on, I got the key. Sheesh. Oh well, I guess. So you can see in town the FPS drops considerably. So 4.1, it may change things.
Great. I'll bring the curd. Good health to you, Henry.
So where to? Back here. A page's job is never done. It is evening. Oh, this is a metal door. That's what it looks like anyway. Hey, look who it is. Hans is still messed up. What, he's always fighting or something? Oh, man.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Are you
How goes
better?
it, sir? Are you recovered?
I am, for all the good it does. The boredom here. The only thing I have to read is the Bible, and the Hanush won't let anyone near me but the priest. Have you any idea the monotonous drivel that fella comes out with?
This world is but a trial. Be repentant.
He talks to me as if I'm about to breathe my last.
Oh,
Actually,
look.
talks to me as if I were already dead. Listen, Henry, won't you come with me to the Rattay Baths? I need a change of scene before moss starts growing on me.
Yeah.
Why to the baths?
Well, a hot bath does a man good.
It does. Which is why you can bath here anytime you like.
Have you ever seen Clara, the bathhouse wench? Henry, she's a beauty. If I didn't know better, I'd say I was in love with her.
You probably are.
How much time do you want to spend there?
I don't know yet, but at least a few days.
What?
Bathing in mud wraps during the day, and in the evening, fun. What'd you say? Will you join me?
What about
But what about your wounds, sir?
Well, I won't lie to you, it hurts like the devil. But I'd rather hobble along with a cane, howling in pain, than listen to a selection of the most boring passages from the Gospels for 1 more minute.
He's like a kid. Yeah, he you know what? When we went hunting, he was at the baths.
Why not? When do you want to go?
Come and join me there tomorrow after dusk. I'll be there sooner, but I won't be alone.
All right, I'll come and join you there.
He just wants a friend.
About our hunt.
All right, I admit it. Trying to kill a boar with a bow and arrow wasn't the best idea I've ever had.
No, it worked.
It was a nice shot, though.
Game saved. Yay, he finally changed his clothes. Okay, he's a little better now. And hey guys.
God be with you, Henry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna help myself into this room. Hey, sleepyhead.
So what have you learned?
I've learned that it's okay to wake you up in the night.
There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
But he's a criminal. So what do you want to do?
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn! So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. Sir Jezek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I think I know where I could ask. I helped at the infirmary in Sasau, and there was a wounded man there by the name of Thomas, a suspicious type to say the least. He might know something.
Good. I'd rather see you seeking out better company, but that can't be helped. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
Sir, there's one more thing. Sir Jezek went with me without resistance, because I promised him he could come to an agreement with you.
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my name? That could turn out very badly for both of us. But, if it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to some arrangement after all, but I can't say yet what will become of him. You'd better run along.
As you command, sir.
All right, now let's get going. We have work to do. All right, I probably will end the stream here. It's a beautiful night, as you can see, and it is
God save you,
11:50
Henry.
tonight. So thank you for tuning in, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and we will tune in next week. There will be a Star Citizen live stream on Saturday. And if you want, you can join me. It is multiplayer. And it can be fun. There's challenges, but there's new updates coming up. And it is an alpha, of course. with that said, have a good evening.